Hey, what's up guys? I'm going to talk about complete home protection on a budget. So I'm going to use the Ring alarm and I'm going to use an Amazon Echo device because Amazon came up with a feature called Alexa Guard. So that's a free feature and we'll discuss it shortly. So if you have the Ring alarm, if you have the protection plan, which is professional monitoring, that's $100 a year or $10 a month if you want to pay monthly. So I did a few videos on this, links below for that, but I got a whole bunch of questions on that, and one of the questions was, what happens if someone breaks the glass? So if someone breaks the glass, if you have a contact sensor on that patio door or window, and they open that, obviously that would trigger your alarm. If you don't have that, if you have a motion detector in that room or in some other room that they're going to walk to, that will trigger the alarm. But if you don't have those things, pretty much, is there something that can detect if glass is broken without all the other stuff happening? And the answer is yes. So Amazon's answer to that was Alexa Guard. So the reason why I'm saying Alexa, so it will not trigger your smart speakers, and I changed my wake word on my Echo device to computer. So when I say computer, I'm really just saying Alexa, cancel.
Canceling.
Okay. So, how does it work? So, Alexa Guard detects smoke alarms, carbon monoxide alarms, and glass breaking. So it's listening for these three sounds. So Amazon recommends putting an Echo device in places where you expect to hear that sound. So as an example, if you have a patio door and that's the most likely to get broken into, they recommend putting an Echo device in that room. Now, obviously, the more Echo devices you have, the higher chance of it hearing glass breaking. So just a heads up on that. But it is a completely free feature. As long as you have an Amazon Echo device, it doesn't need to be an Echo Dot. It can be an Echo Show. It can be the regular Echo, it doesn't matter. As long as it's an Amazon Echo device and it's enabled through the Amazon Alexa app, which I'll get into, then you're good to go. It actually also has nothing to do with the Ring alarm. You don't need to pay any subscription or anything like that. But if you do have the Ring alarm, you could technically link them together. Okay, so how does it work? Well, when it detects glass breaking, smoke alarm, or carbon monoxide alarm, it sends a push notification to your phone with a 10-second audio clip of what it heard. So at that point, you have a few options. You can either do a drop-in. So what's a drop-in? Drop-in is kind of like making a phone call with your phone to the Amazon Echo device, so you can hear what's going on. You can also technically talk, so it kind of like becomes a phone, so it helps you hear what's going on. You can also send that alert to Ring via the Send to Ring button on the Amazon Alexa app. So if you have professional monitoring, they can call for help. If you don't have that, if you're self-monitored, it will trigger the alarm. So it's actually pretty cool. Once it's linked with this, you can actually do that. So the other cool feature that Alexa Guard has is if you have smart lights or smart light switches, you can actually link them with this, and this will randomly turn them on to deter thieves. So it can make it seem like someone actually is home. And obviously the more you have, the more realistic it looks. So how do you enable it? All you have to say is Alexa, I'm leaving. So in my case, I'm going to say computer, I'm leaving. Computer, I'm leaving.
Okay, I'll start guarding now. Ring alarm is armed in away mode. You have 120 seconds to exit.
Okay, so now Alexa Guard is enabled, so if there was glass breaking, it would detect it. And in a few seconds, my Ring alarm will be in away mode. And essentially, that's how you enable it. So it's very simple. It's actually pretty convenient that you could just say that and it automatically enables this as well. And this is how you turn it off. Computer, I'm home.
Welcome home. What's your voice code for Ring alarm?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Disarmed.
All right. I've stopped guarding your home, and Ring Alarm is disarmed.
Okay. Now you might be wondering, okay, well, Ring Alarm has 3 modes. It has disarm, home, and away mode. What happens in home mode? Well, the simple answer is it doesn't work in home mode because Alexa Guard only has 2 modes. It pretty much has it on or off. So it's either off or away mode. So it only works in away mode. So if you're home and you set this in home mode, this will technically not turn on. At least not now. If they plan to add a feature in the future, I don't know. But as far as now, it will not turn on. So how do you set this up? You set this up in the Amazon Alexa app on your phone. Okay, pretty much when you open up the app, you click on devices on the bottom right. And my guard is already set up, but if yours is not, it's either going to be here or you might need to scroll down and click on guard, and then you pretty much just do get started. It's pretty easy to follow the instructions and it gets enabled. Once it gets enabled, you can customize it. So when you click on guard, so my stuff obviously it's off right now, but it's linked to my Ring security system, away lighting. I have the smart alerts for the smoke, carbon monoxide alarms, as well as the glass breaking. So if you click on the top right, the cog, you can see I have 3 Echo devices set up. So you can, I can have it basically have only 2 listen in, or I can have them all listen in. So you have the option to choose which Echo device you want to listen in. I have them listening in for both of the sounds, so smoke and carbon monoxide alarm sounds, as well as the glass breaking sounds. And I do have a link to my security system, which is the Ring Alarm. It's also compatible with ADT, but I don't have ADT. Just a heads up on that. I have 2 smart light switches right now. It's compatible with smart lights and smart light switches. So again, the same thing. You can have it on or off. So if it's off, it can't control that light. If it's checked, if it has a checkbox, it can control that light. The other cool smart thing about this is based on your zip code. So I put a Beverly Hills zip code just for the fun of it. But essentially, it's only going to turn it on at night. So it detects when it's sunset, which is actually pretty cool. It's not just randomly turning it on during the day. So this is a really nice feature because it's going to deter thieves. And again, this is all completely free. So it's a pretty awesome feature. I really like this feature. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to all my current subscribers. If you're not a current subscriber, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any new tech videos every single week and get your questions answered. Thank you for watching.